Hi everyone, it's Ketchy, aka OBiGem. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be notified of all future videos. If you like what you see, please also hit the like button so I know to keep making content like this. So as you can see, we are back here with the Pandasama on her page because she has just released a brand new piece of CC that I am absolutely crazy about, because this is something I've been wanting for my child sims for quite a while. If you are a connoisseur of Little Miss Sam's mods, you know that she has one that allows child sims to ride the big bikes we have for young adults and adults that we got with Discover University, which is super cool and does add that functionality for kids to actually ride bikes, because we all know as far as realism goes and family play goes, kids in real life ride bikes. So it's weird that our sim children can't ride bikes like we do with their kids in real life. But thanks to Little Miss Sam, she did give us that functionality by adding that mod that allows the kids to use the real bikes in game. However, it does look a little bit weird having the child sims ride the adult sized bikes, and that has been something that does bug me a little bit too. But never fear, Pandasama has come to our aid on this one and has brought us another incredible mod with this child kids bicycle that's just their size, which I am so just excited about. But as you can see on her page, she has a video showing what this is going to look like in a game, and the footage is actually really crazy whenever it decides to load for me here. But it's super crazy here seeing them ride their little bikes here. It looks super cool. I'm just going to show a bit of this here because I do want to get into the game and show you guys what it's going to look like in game. As you can see in this video here, this child sim is riding a bike with, it looks like her mother and Sulani, and it looks really great. But we are going to get into some of the details on this bike by just reading a couple from her post on her Patreon. And I say her, and I really probably shouldn't, because I'm not actually sure what pronouns Pandasama uses, so I'm going to err on the on the side of caution and just say they them right now until I know for sure. But getting into it, this is Pandasama's post on their Patreon for the BGC Kids bicycle, and we're just going to read just to get a idea of what we are in for in game before we jump into the game and I show you guys what it looks like. But as she says, she got a few requests to make a kids bicycle a while ago, so here it is. The bicycle is base game compatible and can be used by children as well as teens and elders, which I think is kind of funny because it kind of reminds me of older kids using their kid sisters or kid brothers' bikes and riding around the neighborhood. So that's kind of funny, and I guess Pandasama thought that too because she included it because she thought it was kind of funny too, which is fun. The bike comes with all the swatches that the adult bike comes, and 3 new swatches, was just super fun. She uses the adult animations for this kid bicycle, but unfortunately she wasn't able to make the animations perfect, but that's par for the course when it comes to mini mods. We like to get as close to a perfect as we can, and just judging from Pandasama's track record, they are really great at that. So I am excited to see what that looks like, and I'm hopeful that it's still going to look pretty good because I've not been let down by Pandasama yet. But as you can see, if you are a patron of Pandasama, you have access to this package file right now. However, if you are not a patron of Pandasama, this will not be available to the public until I believe it's November 4th. I will post it on the screen for you. You'll see it in a minute. But that is what that looks like. But we are going to go ahead and pivot into game, and I will show you guys what it's going to look like in game. So as you can see, we are in the game now, and I actually went ahead beforehand and laid out the bikes just because I wanted to jump right into seeing what it is, what we're getting into with these bikes. But as you can see, this is the regular adult size bike that we got with Discover University, and these 2 bikes over here are the Pandasama kids bicycles. And if you have where it says kids bicycles with an exclamation point, so that's super cute. I'm going to go ahead right now and take little Alice out of school because we need her for this. But yes, this is the same family I used to test out Pandasama and Rabashin's kids' kitchen, and I decided they were the perfect family to return to because little Alice has actually been eyeing her dad's bicycle, and though she does like to ride it from time to time, she's like, I want a bike of my own, daddy. So he went ahead and he got her that. So right before she goes and gets on this and they all bike together, I do want to just show you guys where you can find it in Build Buy and what some of the swatches are going to look like. So I honestly still have all my mods in, so what I did is I just real quickly searched for bicycle and the buy mode, and if you click bicycle and that, it'll take you straight to activities and skills, and right here you'll see the bicycle that came with university, and right next to it is Pandasama's kids bicycle. So as you can see, it comes in several different swatches. Pandasama used all of the same swatches that we get with the adult size bicycle, and she added a few more, so you could see the ones that are the same from the adult bike, and you could see the added ones. I believe this pink one's a new swatch as well as this purple one as well. But if you go in and just cycle through some of them, you could pick one that you like. I went and I picked this pink one for Alice, and I put this green one here for little Aiden when he becomes old enough. The toddlers cannot ride the kids' bicycles, although Pandasama has said that they are looking into creating a tricycle or something that the toddlers can ride, which is something I'm super excited for, and I'll be glad to see that when we get that eventually. But right now I'm gonna have little Alice and her dad ride together. Unfortunately, little Aiden cannot ride with them right now. No worries, but I do want to show you guys, I do have Little Miss Sam's mod in that allows kids to ride the bicycle. So as you can see, I'm on Alice right now, and she can ride the adult bicycle. Just so you guys can see how that looks, it is fully functional. They can ride the adult bikes. It just looks a little bit strange. So as you see, Alice is getting on the bike right now. As you can see, there's some clipping issues there, and it doesn't really look that great. She didn't actually go anywhere, which is interesting. Let's try that again. I just want to show you guys just what that's gonna look like, so that you can get like kind of a feel for how this is gonna look different versus okay, so she's not actually riding the bike right now, and I don't know if it's because the kids riding bicycle mod is actually broken or what's going on with that, but no worries, I'll look into that later. That's a whole nother video. So I was able to finally get my child sim here, Alice, to ride the adult bike. I just didn't realize I had to tell her that she had to bike somewhere for an autonomously bike. As you saw with the kids' bike, she just autonomously bikes, but with the adult bikes, you have to tell them where to bike to. But as you can see, this is how it looks when she's riding the adult bike. The child sims do stretch a little bit, their legs get a little bit longer, but it's a little bit functional. But as you can see, it does look a little bit weird outside of the feet leg stretching. The child on this huge bike, it looks a little bit strange. So that's how it looks. It's totally functional. So if you are just looking to have your child sims ride a bike and you don't really care how it looks, the mod creator actually is not Little Miss Sam. I got that a little bit confused. I have so many Little Miss Sam mods, and you know, we stand her here. She adds so many small mods that add so much functionality to the game as far as like making it more fun. But this one actually is from MSQ Sims. He put together this mod for child sims to use the adult bike, so that is who you want to go to if you want that mod for this bike. But this is what it looks like. We will get back to the review now. Right now, I'm going to have her ride around on the kid's bicycle, and we'll see what that looks like. And there she goes. Oh, that's so cool. Look at her riding around on the sidewalk. That's cute. And her going up and down the bank has like sound effects that goes with it. I am a fan of that. So I'm going to let little Alice have the time of her life, and we're going to go right back over to her dad. He is feeling like he wants to ride around on his bicycle right now too, but He's also been eyeing the bike he got for little Aiden. He's like, hey, let me just test this bicycle out and see how sturdy it is. Plus, we kind of want to see how funny it looks for adults to ride around on these kids' bikes. So, go ahead and show us what that's gonna look like. Oh, okay, that does look a little funny. Okay, so as you can see, the adults riding on the little kids' bikes. The animation's a little bit askew for them because the bike's so much smaller. But I'm not mad at it because adults riding on kids' bikes looks weird in real life. So I think it looks the right amount of weird versus a little bit... It looks the right amount of weird as well as, you know, realistic as compared to like real life when adults are riding kids' bikes. So I'm about it. Oh look, we're passing the house that I built. house that I built. That's cute. Alright, so let's see where Alice is at. Okay, so she's still riding around. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. I love the way that it looks. And if Pandasama can actually put out like a toddler tricycle or something for the toddlers to ride, I will be so excited to see that, and we could return here and test that out and show Alice riding that. But yeah, as you can see, it really does, you know, use the same animation from the adult bike. And I guess the sound effects too, as you can probably judge by me kind of fanning out with this bike. I don't actually use the bikes a whole lot in game, like at all. So I'm assuming it's using the same sound effects from the big bike. I just think it's cool that when they go up over the bank, it sounds like they're going up over a bank. But that is just me being surprised. There's her dad. That's what it looks like, guys. I think it's super cool. I'm excited to see Pandasama put out something for toddlers. But if you are like me and you like doing family play and you want to have like a cute like family bicycle day with your sim family, now we have options for our kids to ride bikes that look child appropriate for them to ride on without having to use a mod that has them ride the adult bikes, which doesn't quite look right. There was some clipping issues because the bike's so much bigger than she is, whereas with the bike that's Pandasama made, that we don't run into those same clipping issues. So I'm excited to actually use the bike. I'm likely going to use the bike, and let me know in the comments, guys, if you're excited to use this bike, if you plan to use this bike with your families. I'd like to know your thoughts. Just leave them in the comment section below. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course stay dazzled. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Space. Girl, you told me that's what you needed. Lied to my face. Yeah, 'cause you were coward and that was easy.